Alright, we're here in making Mountains of Molehills 2 of 10, going through the industrial career arc. Now, this mission's kind of like the one before it. Important part rewards-wise is we're going to get the mining frigate, which is going to be really awesome to have. It's one of the best ways to get the venture too, other than buying it, of course, but considering this is a relatively easy mission. And it's also going to provide us with the mining frigate skill book right away. So as soon as you accept the mission, go ahead and start training that up. That way, if you don't already, so that way you can use the venture later on. Now for this mission, we don't actually have an encounter to mine our resources from. So we're actually have to go find some Veldspar at one of the public asteroid fields. And from there we'll be able to harvest Veldspar, bring it back, refine it, and then turn it into titanium so that we can complete the mission objectives. And you can kind of see there, I'm just adding the skill to the queue there. And although I kind of see it a little bit, one thing to keep in mind is that, as I was mentioning in the previous video, the rookie systems tend to have very low resources in their asteroid belts, at least Uitra in particular, because of its proximity to Jita, and makes it a very popular system. And because of that, the asteroid belts get mined out pretty early on in the day after downtime. You can kind of see. Another option too is if you just want to take the easy route, you can just buy some titanium off the market, and there's usually people that sell them in the rookie systems for this precise reason, as they know people are going to come through the missions. And you can kind of see I'm just warping through all the 4 asteroid belts in this system, and there's nothing there. Not even any scraps. So basically we're going to have to jump over to the next system. There's pretty much asteroid belts in almost every system, and it's almost impossible not to find Veldspar in one of them, or at least another resource that you can refine into titanium. But we're going to focus on Veldspar because we have the Ibis and we only have a limited amount of cargo space, so harvesting something else might not get us the amount of titanium we want. Anyway, so you can see I'm jumping through to Unpes, which is one of the nearby systems to Uicha. And we should be able to find some Veldspar on our first trip. I just picked a random one because there's a lot more asteroid fields out here. And you can even see just the neighboring system. This asteroid field is actually pretty mined out already. There's still a number of asteroids left. Now, another thing too is in these asteroid belts you have different qualities of each resource. There's just Veldspar, and then there's condensed Veldspar, and concentrated and then dense Veldspar. And each one has that kernite as like fiery and luminous, and basically, Veldspar gives you so much titanium per refinement. Concentrated gets you 5% more, and dense gets you 10% more. I think that's the right numbers, but I might be a little bit off. But essentially, that's the idea: is like the better versions of each asteroid give a higher return for refining them. So we mine from the dense Veldspar because it's for Veldspar, that's the best one. And as you can kind of see also earlier, I checked the market to make sure I was right on that. As of course the best one on the market is going to be the most expensive, so that's a good way to check. But yeah, so we've got this whole load of Veldspar we mined. Plus we still have some from before, although not enough to refine it because it's just regular. You can't combine dense and regular to try to refine them together. But yeah, as you can see from this one cargo hold full of Veldspar, we get 2,798 titanium, which I think means we only needed about 50 M3 of actual dense Veldspar for the mission objective, but we have all this extra which can come in handy later, and it's just good to make sure that we're safe on the whole having as much as we need. And you can see I actually have the mining frigate now, and you can go ahead and fly it because of the time taken to train the skill during this whole mission. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.